Today we're going to make this easy Mother's Day card.
For today's craft, you're going to need some scissors, a pencil, some glue, something to decorate with. Here I'm using markers, but you could use crayons or pencil crayons, and some paper. I have a little bit of green for my leaf, some brown for my stem. I'm using purple for my grapes. You could also use green for your grapes, and a background color for your card. I'm using white for my card today. So go ahead, grab your supplies, and let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the color I'm using for the main portion of my card. I'm going to take this piece of paper. I'm using white today. I have the long side left to right, short side top to bottom, and I'm going to take it from left to right and just pull it over to create that card. So I'm matching it up and folding it, and this is the card. Now here's a space where you get to draw whatever message you would like. Happy Mother's Day, I love you, maybe a poem, whatever you'd like to do on the inside. That I'm going to leave to you, and I'm going to show you how to work on the outside. So here on the outside, I am going to create some little grapes, and I want to put my grapes here and my message, Happy Mother's Day, at the top. So I'm actually going to start just with the Happy Mother's Day message right at the top here. And I'm going to write with pencil, Happy Mother's Day. Now I'm using pencil in case I make a mistake. Underneath the Happy Mother's Day, I'm going to write, here's a bunch of reasons why I love you, because grapes come in a bunch. Get it? Here's a bunch of reasons why I love you. So I'm just going to start with that at the top, and then we'll get to the rest of the craft. Now that I have my message, I'm going to use my markers. You could use crayons or pencil crayons and just make it a little bit more colorful. Okay, now that I am done decorating my message, we are ready for the grapes. I'm going to take my purple paper, so I'm making purple grapes today. And I'm going to fold it over once, and I'm going to fold it over again. And I'm going to use the lid of my glue to draw some circles. Now you don't have to. You could draw circles in whatever size you would like. And if you don't have the lid of a glue, that is okay. You can just draw a circle. And I'm going to do this 3 times. So there's 1, 2, and 3, and once I have 3 traced out, I am going to cut those all out. The next thing I'm going to do is take my little green piece, and I am going to draw a leaf. To do that, I'm going to put a little dot at the top of my page, and I'm going to curve around to the bottom. I'm going to go back to that dot, and I'm going to curve around the other way. And that is going to be my leaf. And then this is going to be my stem. So all I'm going to do is cut out a little rectangle. Now comes assembling everything. Now, before I glue anything, I'm going to place everything down just to make sure I have my grapes in the right spot. I'm going to start with 4 grapes on top. And when I am gluing my grapes, I'm overlapping them just a little bit. So you can see they're just overlapping a little bit there, and then when I put the next set under here, I'm going to glue them underneath. So I don't want them to go on top because I want to be able to flip the top open. So when I go to glue these, I'm going to be gluing them underneath. I'll show you as I go. So this doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to make sure you have enough of them and that you like the way it looks, and you can just arrange them after to fix them. So I'm going 4, then 3. You can see they move around. It's okay. Don't worry, we're not gluing yet. Then I have 2, and then I will end off with 1. So I'm going to put that on my page. If you think it's too high up, then you can just move it down a little bit on your page. And then eventually we will put our stem and our leaf. So I'm going to start and just show you how to glue these on. When you are gluing, you are going to put a little bit of glue on one tip. So you're not putting glue on the whole thing, just on the tip. And you're going to glue it so the glue is at the top here. So my glue is up here at the top. I'm going to do that again. So I'm putting a little bit at the tip. So the top of one of them, and then I'm overlapping it a little bit, and the glue is here at the top. Now the reason you want the glue up at the top is because you're going to be lifting these little grapes. So you don't want the whole grape to be glued down. And then I'm going to do that again. So the glue is at the top, and I'm overlapping a little bit, and I'm going to do it one more time. So that's my 4 on top, and that's what it looks like. Now that I have my 4 on top, what I am going to do is take the next one, put a little bit of glue, same spot, just at the tip, and I want to glue underneath these. So these are going to be flipping up, so I just want to go in between these two and layer it a little bit and then just glue underneath. So you can see they're all going to be lifting up. So then I do that again, a little bit at the tip. Then I'm going to glue underneath and again. So here at the tip, I'm going underneath and gluing. You bet that we're going to do that again. So we're going to do our next layer. So I've got my glue, I'm going underneath and I'm going in between these two. Doing it again. Underneath. Ooh. And one more at the bottom. There, now that I have all those grapes, I am going to just take my stem, put a little bit of glue on that, and glue that at the top. I'm going to glue mine a little bit sideways here. And my leaf as well, coming off of that stem. You could add another leaf if you would like. Isn't that fantastic? So it says, here's a bunch of reasons why I love you. So I'm going to now take my pencil, and underneath, I'm going to write little reasons why I love you. So I love you because, let's see, you are kind. And then you put your little grape down and you lift up the next one. What's another reason? You give good hugs. And then you put your grape down, and then you can write your next reason. Another reason why you love your mom. Yummy food. So you could put you make yummy food. If you don't have room, you could put yummy food. So you're just going to lift each one up, and underneath you're going to write a little reason why you love your mom. So go ahead and you can go underneath and write your little reasons, and then there you have your Mother's Day card. And on the inside, like I said earlier, you can write a message. You can draw a picture, you can create a poem, whatever you would like. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on my channel. Thanks for joining me on Craft Club for Kids. Remember, be creative and have fun.